Good morning, ma'am. My name is Hanraj Daraj. I'm from class DE2D. My registration number is 01DE21F1093.
Hi, Miss. My name is Mama Akib Saiful Nizam. My registration number is 01DEE21F1097.
Hi Miss, my name is Muhammad Haziq bin Ambosan. My registration number is 01DE21F115.
So today we are going to do our presentation for mini project, which is running light with switch controller 11, LED 11 looping. Okay.
So first, for the introduction, programming is writing computer code to create a program to solve a problem. Programs are created to implement algorithms. Algorithm can be present as pseudocode or a flowchart, and programming is the translation of this into a computer program. For this mini project, we've been asked to make a program to construct a circuit that have LED and looping with Arduino board. The name for LED process is running light. In this project, we will demonstrate how to delay the sequence of running lights, which is LED, with a 1 second fixed delay and control its speed using a potentiometer. If we can code as what we did below, it is much better because we can customize our variables and use it many times without interfering other process. Next, for the objective, number 1, know how to use applications such as Tinkercad well and correctly. Number 2, know how to write code that operate for this mini project. Number 3, able to apply coding writing in real life. And number 4, able to create a perfect circuit to run successfully in this mini project. So we move to part C, which is project analysis, that will be presented by Haziq Hassan.
For project analysis, now for the flowchart, we start the program and then declare input as LED1, LED2, LED3, LED4, LED5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then read pin that is set to be the input in turn. And then LED blink and delay is set by potential meter every turn. There is other input. If yes, go to step 3 and then turn off all at once. And then the program run 11 times. If no, go to step 2. If yes, the program will be end. Next, for algorithm of pseudocode algorithm, step 1, start. Step 2, declare input as LED1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Step 3, read pin is set. Step 4, the LED blink with the delay that is being set by potential meter. And then step 5, is there other input? If yes, go to step 3. Step 6, turn off all LED at once. And last, step 7, the program runs 11 times. If yes, go to end. Yes, go to step 2. So we go to the next part, which is schematic circuit that will be presented by Sharon.
Okay, now for our, thank you Haziq. Now for our schematic circuit, we have used 11 LED, which has been told as our topic. So for each of our LED, we have used one resistor with 100 ohms, and then we have connected our ground from our Arduino chip to our Pro board, and then we have looped every negative wires, which is our ground, to our LED, and then we have took 5 volts from our Arduino chip and connected it to our proto board to supply throughout our circuit. And then for our pointerometer, for our anode, we have shared our voltage with our Arduino chip, which is here. And then for our negative, we have shared it with our ground. And then for our output terminal, we have connected it in our analog in, which is at AO. Okay, so for every other LED and for our resistors, we have connected it to our digital PWM minus. So we have used terminal 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, next, okay. So for the schematic, this is more easier to look at it. Okay. Yeah, next again. Okay, for our code, first and foremost, we have declared each and every input that we are going to be using. So what I mean here is in integer LED 1 equals to 2. So what I mean is, if for my LED 1, I've put it in terminal 2 in my Arduino chip. So for my LED 2, I've put it in my terminal 3. So for 3 is at terminal 4, for LED 5 is at terminal 5, LED 5 is at terminal 6, LED 6 is at LED 7, terminal 7, and so on. And then for my integer potent, what I mean by potent is for my potential meter. So for the output, I've connected, as I told you, I've connected in my AO, okay. And then for integer delay period, I've set it 0 because it will be explained below in my code, okay. And then I've set it as integer in value, okay. Then for my void setup, I've listed every LED with pin mode declaration, and then it's been set as output. Then for my potential meter, I've set it as input. Okay, so now we see for our loop. So in our loop, as we set it above, integer in value, we have use it as analog read potent. So we can control our delay period using our pointerometer, so that we don't have to change our code every single time when we need or when we want a different output. Okay, and then in my delay period, I've used it. So I've took my I in value and I've sub it here and I've set it as 0, 1023, 0, and 1000. Okay, and then for my digital write, I've put it as digital write LED 1 high, and then I've set it as delay period. So whenever I'm ordering it to change or to modify the time or the delay, it will refer on the above, which is delay period equals to map in value 0, 1023, 0, and 1000. So for our looping, we have 2, which is high and low. Okay. And then yeah, so let's go to our result. Okay. Okay, so we have a short video that would be easy for madam to understand. Okay, once when we start our stimulation, the code runs perfectly so that every LED it ons and it stops as it's been ordered. So if we want our output to change, so now I'm going to change it a bit faster. Okay, so as you can see, ma'am, the light speed has been increased. Okay, so when I change it more, like when I increase the speed, or when I change my reading in my pointerometer, my LED speed also changes. So yeah, this is my result. So I can tell you that the project runs successfully as it does 11 looping with 11 LED. Okay, so Now I'm handing over this presentation to Akib so he can progress with conclusion.
So for the in conclusion, the things that we did for this mini project is making a code for running light with switch controller, 11 LED and 11 looping. Even though time did not allow us to perform our mini project check, we know that we have learned important lessons, which is about running light in programming with looping. When our mini projects on part that are still in progress, delays should be anticipated and the issues that can happen will be expected. It was important to we that we learn how to type a suitable code or program that can control the running light process. Furthermore, we can also find out that this programming coding can be used when want to build a machines and equipment that need a coding to progress. Besides, when doing this mini project, there are some challenges that we face, which is, for example, problem to open ticket, insufficient time, and many more. We believe that the team as a whole feels a lot more comfortable with the little for our mini project, which is running light with looping. Okay, then we go to the last part, which is reference, that will be presented by Haziq Hassan.
So when doing our mini project, we get 6 reference that very helpful for us.
Okay, so that's all from us from today's point. Thank you so much for helping us to do this project, and yeah, we are sorry if we have made any mistake throughout our presentation. That's all point. Thank you very much. And now for our short review about our mini project.